No one wants to start a 9-ball game with a bank, although it's not a hard bank. This is the price you pay for a bad break. And the bank itself is not the problem. It's getting right on the 2, and I come up short on the 2. And wind up with a tough cut, but after that I'm back in line on the 3, and I screw up again and go a little bit too long on the 4 ball and get kind of a strange position on the 4, where when I shoot the 4 I tried to draw out of it, but I wound up hitting the 6, and the 6 comes down to this area here. And then when I shot the 5 I got real bad on the 6 and have to shoot another bank, but after that I'm back in line. The problem is I get a little bit steep on the 7 ball and have to go to the other side of the 9. That's about how it went, so we're going to take a look at it.
Nope, I just hit them. They go in, and don't get out. Yeah, I just want to have fun. Well, surely I didn't know you were here. I knew John was here. He doesn't go. Hey, I came in here and I hit the bottle. 3 balls. One.
Well, trouble starts early in this game, and when I shoot the 1, I banged into the 3 and knocked the 3 all the way down table to this position right here. But I have a shot on the 2 because it's makeable from pretty much anywhere on the table. So I shoot it and I get long on the 3. It's not a simple shot. I went way too long on it. But I do manage to get on the 4. I'm not exactly back in line. I'm too steep on the 4 to get back on the 5. So I settle for a bank on the 5 in the left-hand side. And then after that, I'm back in line and the rest of the rack is gravy. And it's a legitimate question to ask well, what's the sense in planning the whole rack if you're going to screw it all up anyway and you're going to have to keep reevaluating it? And I want you to think about that question. What's the sense in planning it in the whole rack when you're going to screw it all up anyway? If you have to, write that question down. And after a minute or two of thinking about that question, you should be able to see a big part of why your pool game or your potential for your pool game is just not there. This is where so many players are making their biggest mistake. Think about that question.
I knew John was here. He doesn't go. Hey, I came in here and I hit the bottle. Three balls. One, two. Never done that before. And I'll never have to again.
You never know. Keep on practicing.
Yeah.
Practice makes good. What did I do with that paper? Look, it was purple.
I thought you put it in your purse.
So did I.
You stick it down your bra. That's why I told you to put it first.
Oh, I got flossy too.
Oh.
And a new toothbrush.
I know, I always get my dentist to give me two of them. Because I need the really tiny ones. I can't find them anywhere.
And I got the prescription fluoride for me. Save my teeth. Can't believe I didn't do that. What time is it? 9:30? Oh my God, can't get me out the door. What? You know, oh, good.
I'm scared to breathe back here. So he just plays while you yak away? Is that how it works?
No, I usually watch him.
Oh, okay.
I'm
He's good at tuning me out. Like me, tuning me out.
What did you say, Jim?
I said he's good at tuning people out.
Cheryl, I'd check that out though. You might be able to get more.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot to say about this. The two ball's a little bit of a tester because of the angle. I don't have much of an angle on the one ball, so I had to settle for a long shot and keep the cue ball on the left-hand side of the table in order to hit the right-hand side rail and come back on the short side of the three ball. It's the only way to do it from this position, only logical way, but you really have to keep that cue ball spinning counterclockwise all the way to the two ball, so the English takes and comes back up table for the short side of the three ball. Normally you would shoot for the long side of a ball just because you have more room to work, but this would be the exception right here. When shooting a six ball, you got to make sure you have that angle, and to come back on the eight ball, you want to put a little bit of bottom left on it in order to avoid the scratch in the right hand side pocket. That's the only danger with this whole rack, other than totally botching the two ball. So the two ball, you'll see me pause on, that's going to take a little bit of concentration, but everything went exactly as planned according to, it could have been a better break, and it would have been a little bit easier if I had left the cue ball in the center of the table on the break. But we take what we can get and what we got to work with. Thank you guys for coming out. This will be the last rack. My last piece of advice is to stay the hell away from negative haters. They will drag you down one way or another.